You a Bryan Adams fan?
No.
When Eastern culture meets Western adventure in the world's highest mountains, expect the unexpected.
That's the most expensive ski run I've ever had in my life. Ski the Himalayas, baby!
Ski the Himalayas. This is Ben Clark. I'm with Jon Miller. It's brought to you by Mountain Hardwear, folks. We have hiked up through the jungle over a 15,000 foot pass. We're not seeing any flowers anymore because we're in the high country, and we've gone over this 15,000 foot pass here, and we are now in this little town, a little town called Tuli-Karka.
It was a pretty cool spot. It was a really beautiful new tea house that was built. We got a little bit of weather there.
And before in here, everywhere is like mountains. Now it's not snowing. Only 1 or 2 hours snowing. That snow was off. In the morning, the sunshine comes, the dry.
Yeah.
It's a big problem in Nepal now. It's snowing. No, it's snowing now.
Wow.
What happened? We don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
10, 11 years ago, in here, everywhere in Chatawala Pass, like mountains, we cannot see in the rock.
Wow.
Still now, no snow, everywhere dry, no water.
Here we go. He's the man. What's up, dude? Yeah, man. It's good to see you.
Yeah.
How was your year?
Good.
Good. Did you go up to Mera this year? So this is Nima. John, we know Nima from previous year's expeditions. Tell him, what is it like to know friends in Nepal?
It's awesome because it's just great to see him. He was with us all last year. He hiked Malin out. He came back, and it's just wonderful to see friends, and it's wonderful to make friends across cultures.
Back to Kathmandu and on to something else.
Back to Don.
Oh yes, so you're gonna go to Baruntse with us.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I wonder why I'm chasing down a sound that keeps racing in my head. Like a movie, it plays on and on again. It's when you hear the symphony before they start. They have to tune, it's perfect, it's beautiful, it makes no sense at all. And I never want that song to start. It's better left alone. Some people are afraid of life, to jump right in, get all dirty. I was on that fence until you came to knock me off. I fell into some new cement, it didn't hurt, but I got stuck and now I'm dropping down 3,000 feet today to the river and then crossing the stream over into a place called Conte. We're gonna take a rest day there because they're slowing it down, hanging out, getting used to being in Nepal.
If the International Olympic Committee ever decided to add another Summer Games event and went with the cross-country downhill running, the Sherpas would have gold, silver, bronze, hands down, every year. We normally try to take off, and we usually end up passing some of our porters and everything else like that because they're carrying these massive loads. We're doing a 1,000 meter downhill right now. We're almost down to the bottom, and we saw like a couple of the porters at the top of this hill, and we haven't seen them since. Like, these guys just barrel down this hill with these huge loads, super fast. I couldn't keep up with them if I was trying, and I've got nothing on my back. It's amazing. It's incredible. They're superhuman.
2 or 3, but if you throw another at me, I can hear that sound up on the roof. And I never
Back to the Baruntse National Park on the other side this time. The thing that blows my mind is to walk along and look down and you're like, oh, somebody built this trail up. There's like a little rock wall, stepping stones. Put a lot of work into it around here.
We're inside of a tea house in a small kind of shouldered village on the hillside here in Nepal, and typically every day our cooks will kind of settle into the day, and we'll stop midway through the day and probably have lunch. And today we're having it here in this little tea house. We've got juice, which is tang and water. We've got honey, grape jam, peanut butter, ketchup, mustard, Nepali green chili sauce, salt, pepper, coffee, real dark chocolate, tang, and tea. It's a hell of a spread every time we have lunch. And it's funny because we'll hike for a couple of hours and then boom, we're gonna chill out in the tea house, and then we're gonna eat for a couple of hours, and then we're gonna get back out and we're gonna hike for another couple of hours. And this is so that the porters carrying those huge loads actually have time to get to the destination. Okay, so the Maoists, you may have heard of them. My only comments are Prashanda, the leader on this poster, is wearing a
Here's a song for you, Prashanda. Here's a song for you. So people always say that, Nepal is this backward country, they have very little roads, very little infrastructure, everything else like that. We've been walking through some of the finest examples of Nepalese civil engineering, and I don't think it's that they're backward, I think it's that they're smart. Some of the train that we just came down, it would cost $1 billion basically to cut a road from where we just were to here for lunch, to here, and I think the road would actually go slower than you do on foot. It's insane. Staircases, rocks, like ladders. It's awesome. It's on foot. And we've got more of it. Yes.
I wonder why I'm chasing down a sound that keeps racing in my head. Like a movie, it plays on and on again. It's when you hear the symphony before they start. They have to tune, it's perfect, it's beautiful, it makes no sense at all. And I never want that song to start. It's better left alone.
So this is Kote. We stayed in a hotel here, pretty sweet spot. Looks like we got it dialed in, hot showers, take a rest day. I think we all deserve it.
I fell into some new cement, it didn't hurt, but I got stuck and now I leave an imprint when I cough. And I didn't want.
Guys work really hard, and we're pretty good athletes, but compared to what they do on a daily basis, we're chumps.
Yeah, I think it's pretty amazing when you understand that a lot of these Himalayan expeditions can't really do what they're going to do. I mean, going to climb a 23,000 foot mountain, I think we can handle that. But getting there through these countries with no roads, none of that stuff, that's important to remember. This is a remote place. And this is, I kind of think this is cool. These guys are doing some laundry.
And it's just their way of life. They come, they work, they laugh. And this is just all part of the gig. The rest days as much for them as it is for us, and it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's really cool, especially when you spend it in a little place like this and you get to know about Nepali posters. Here we have really good advice. Hold a true friendship with both hands. And neither of those tigers have hands, nor are they holding. But this one's yawning. Love is here. Nature has given man no better things than shortness of life. About 10 seconds left in Ski the Himalayas. You're going to see Jon Miller climbing next week. You're going to see waterfalls. Jon, thank you for joining me.
Thank you, Ben. See you guys next week.